All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Money Fridays. This is your dosage of financial literacy before you blow it this weekend, okay? My name is Temi Alchemy.
I'm Fred Santana.
I'm VP in the cut.
And we have a lovely host, a lovely guest, very familiar, an entrepreneur, a CEO stroke founder, a sister, a traveler. Because you've been traveling on those Amex points, we've been seeing you. We've been seeing you. But someone that has also supported this platform like in a major way. And we've definitely done good business together as well, which is great. We've got the CEO and the founder of Plantmade, Ama Amwajay.
What's that? We don't know where to look.
You're all good. Welcome to London.
Really?
That's funny.
I live in home counties. You know, I'm literally.
You only
right
actually have to say your county. Like you can't put London there.
Huh?
What's home counties?
Like just outside of London. Like just outside of London.
Yeah, so welcome to
Yeah,
London.
I know. I've never lived
You're
there.
outside of M25 though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're 100% outside of London.
I am. I can
Okay,
say
cool.
that. But I'm still near.
But you began here.
No.
Or where did you always been?
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
That's strange.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just assumed you were from London.
Really?
Yeah.
It's black people.
But
I think
I
it
went
is.
to Cov, so maybe that's what happened.
Oh, you went to Cov?
I went to Cov.
Oh,
University,
okay.
yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
4
Where's
years,
Cov?
so I think
Dusty
I was
place,
London
innit?
there.
Dusty place.
Dusty. Why didn't you do Warwick?
I didn't have the grades.
Is it? Oh.
Oh, Warwick is a good one though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
Warwick's like our neighbour.
Russellbury.
They're just better than us in every way. You know, like that. You know, we used to.
They were prim proper, polished. We were just
Yeah.
like,
But they'd buck us once every quarter and be like, "What's your club saying?" And then they're
They'd
gonna
come out in Cov though.
yeah, once in a while, and then they just go back to their side and just be
And
rich.
study and that.
Yeah, just rich and smart.
Doctors and
Yeah, you know what?
PhDs
Out
and all
every
that.
single day, you're like, where them lot?
No, you see new people, you're like, yeah, that's Warwick.
So born here?
Yeah,
Okay. Where? Like the area?
I'm really not proud of it.
Why?
And I didn't choose it. I understand, but I'm
Yeah.
Slough.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Slough.
terrible.
Slough.
That's
Yeah.
out west, is it?
Just outside of West London.
Okay.
Literally like probably 10 minutes and you're in West London.
Yeah. Okay, Slough. I know Slough because of the office.
I don't live in
But they
Slough,
say it's a
and I've never
shithole.
lived in Slough, please. I was just born there.
You were just born there, okay,
I really
yeah,
want
yeah.
to...
All right, so you're born Slough and then you moved from there to
I live in a place called Bracknell. So it's
Bracknell.
like,
Okay,
yeah.
I associate that with Reading.
Yeah.
Cool. No problem. So let's start off with, I guess, family makeup. Who's in the house? Like, how many are you? Because you're also, to me, it's like a family business as well. Because you've got family in your business, which I want to get into as well. But what's the makeup of the house like, when you was young?
Okay, mum, dad.
Okay. Dad's
Dad
about.
came first, established himself here,
Right.
brought my siblings and my mum here,
Okay.
95. So I'm the youngest of 4.
Okay.
Oh,
We're 5 years
right.
apart each.
5 years apart each.
Yeah, so my
They're
oldest
taking
sister
So you're not
breaks.
going
three.
to raise each other.
Yeah,
They were taking
the older
breaks.
sibling is
Actually,
definitely.
my dad was living in Nigeria and my mum was in Ghana.
Huh?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
That's the first I've heard of that.
I know. He used to do he was basically like a minister. He was like studying to be
Okay.
a pastor and he.
Why is that
somehow
all they
found
know?
himself-
Why is that all they know? What?
I don't
Politics,
know.
minister, that's all they know.
Found himself in Nigeria. So then basically every time my mom would go back.
Oh, she'd get pregnant.
Okay,
I see.
okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Still.
Okay, 5 years, 5 years.
And then when they got here,
Yeah.
then it was me.
Right.
Okay.
Right. This we're gonna have one final one.
Yeah,
This one will be.
Actually, I wasn't even supposed to be born. She was on contraception at the time.
Wow. Miracle child.
Yeah, but she thought she was on contraception. She was actually giving something wrong. But
Oh.
yeah, but she was like 39.
Wow.
Yeah, so she's 39 when she had me.
Oh,
So I'm
wow.
a pension baby.
I'm a pension. Oh, snap.
39.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know.
Wow,
my-
indeed.
The most hilarious thing is that my older sister also had a kid at 39.
Oh,
Wow.
really?
Yeah.
The first kid,
I'm not trying to continue the trend.
Yeah. You're trying to be
No,
number one.
no.
Crazy. Okay, so mum, dad, and then how many siblings is there?
So 3.
Three
Well,
siblings.
4 including me. Yeah. So
Right.
2 sisters.
Cool.
And then a brother.
Right. Okay. And what's the essentially you're the one that was born here.
Mm-hmm.
So are you feeling Ghana in your house? Like in terms of like your dad's
Everything is
Yeah,
Ghana.
do you get what I'm saying? Because your siblings have come from Ghana as well.
Yeah.
Which
so
is different.
My brother was 4.
Yeah.
Sister was 9, and then my older sister was 14.
Right.
15, so.
She was
she
a
was
Ghana
like-
girl.
She was
Yeah.
dropped here, boy. That must have been rough for her.
It actually was. Like
Yeah.
school wise, it wasn't great.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she's so smart, so she still passed flying colours, figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
If it was
wow.
me, different story.
Yeah. Yeah.
Different
Was you good in school?
You know when you like try really hard, but like nothing happens. Like that was me. Like I put in so much effort because I had African parents. Like
Yeah. You
I had to achieve by force. But the grades weren't grading. Like they just weren't. It wasn't hitting. It was a bit amateur. But you know we made it to uni nevertheless. But yeah, I wasn't an academic.
Right.
I wouldn't think that, considering this business of yours is like science.
So I was like in the middle, you know, like in the middle.
Yeah.
So like a B and C, but like really on the C side for most things. And then
Okay.
like a B and A for like literature. So like very like literature
Okay.
stuff. Like that was me, like B, but like maths, science.
everything else.
Science was bad, you know. Science was bad. And then guess what? I now do a science degree in uni. Why?
Why would you?
It was not making any sense.
Wow. Did you just like enjoy it, or what was the?
No.
So why did you choose it?
So I had to do. I had a gap year. So
Okay.
basically I had a foundation year actually.
What did your parents think of the gap year or foundation?
So it was a foundation year.
Foundation
Yeah,
is
yeah,
different.
So,
Oh,
so
that's
I was
different. You're
supposed
still
to study
studying,
psychology. I didn't have the grades for it, so I went and did like a course called Health and Life Studies. But it was it was biology, chemistry, physics.
What's that tourism
one.
one that they do in college?
Yeah, oh, traveling tourism.
I've actually never understood that course.
The one that you even named, I don't understand, bro.
But at least it's got like science
Yeah,
in
but
it.
can you
like-
imagine me going from like B.Tech science to like
Yeah.
a science, and I had to get an A
Science.
in order to get into psychology.
Oh.
So it
Damn.
was mad.
So you
Like,
didn't get distinction
I did.
eventually?
No, like so. Basically, they graded it like normal uni. So
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
an A. I passed.
Right.
Yeah, or I got first. Should
Yeah,
I say?
first.
I got first.
Okay.
But it was difficult. Like I had to rip. Like my edges were finished. First year of uni, and like you have no edges. Max. Like, it just didn't make sense. But
I don't like
I lost
science,
bare weight
man.
that year as well.
Yeah.
And then I was broke, so I had to work on top of that. Yeah, I don't know.
Where did you work?
Rico
Rico.
Arena. It was a stadium.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was some real cover talk. I was thinking,
Yeah, I
what
was
the
thinking,
hell?
where the hell
I
is
was
Rico?
thinking Young Thug? Or what's
Good stadium.
Rico?
Good stadium. Serious stadium.
Yeah, everyone worked there.
Oh,
What
okay.
was
Was
the
it
name of that
0 hour?
course again? Sorry.
Health and life sciences.
Okay, life
Health and life
sciences.
sciences.
There was no life. And they should have just said science.
Science.
You're trying to soften the blow.
Yeah.
You're trying to soften the blow. Biology and chemistry, me.
Yeah,
BTEC
nah, that's
to
long.
Chemistry is horrible.
Yeah.
Chemistry
Bear in mind,
is-
that's A-level chemistry now. I'm doing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Forget all of it. Because chemistry involved, like, was it maths that was involved in chemistry?
Bare stuff. Shades,
Like-
all that.
Nah,
Oh,
yeah,
Come
if you
on,
told me I
man.
had to do science, I'm not going. I did an apprenticeship, Rev. Let's go and be an apprentice somewhere, man.
Yeah.
After year 11, it was over for science. I was so glad. I couldn't believe I got a C. I didn't even do foundation, but I was asking my teacher, please give me that foundation paper. Please, I beg.
Put the seal in that C, bro.
Like that. Please, man.
You're even good for going for like the foundation, because I remember when I went to college, I knew that I wanted to do something in like physiotherapy. So reverse engineered it. Okay, in college, I need to do biology. I said, yeah, can I do biology? They were like, you ain't got the grades for it, but you can do some foundation. I said, forget. Don't worry about it. I'll just study psychology. I'll figure something else out. I was not going to go and study GCSE biology again to then do it in A level. I already messed up the first time.
I like us taking control of our lives though, where it's like, okay, you're giving me an option of what I need to do to achieve my reverse engineer, but I don't like your suggestion, so I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it. I'll change my future,
like,
bro.
You might look at this person like he knows the best route for me because he's the adult, but no, I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that. I don't want to be a physiotherapist then if I have to do biology in A level.
No, find something else to do.
I'm not doing it.
But then again, it's also like, why are you blocking me?
The person telling you have to do this.
I don't have to be the best physiotherapist. I just want to be a physiotherapist.
Okay.
Why do I have to have
why
an
not
A?
let me
Basically, there must
study
be
it?
another way.
Yeah.
Why do I have to have an A to be this?
No, you're right,
Like-
why can't I just slightly fail? But nobody has to hire me afterwards, but I can learn everything though.
The funniest thing is that was school back then. Like, do you know the numbers and things that they have to be doing to get anywhere now?
Yeah. I was talking to my cousins. It's rough right now. Like they're not
I
allowed
would've
to go
lasted
to
a
uni
day.
if you don't have 6, because they do numbers.
Numbers.
Yeah, numbers.
You're not
6,
coming.
8s,
Yeah.
6 9s.
Well, I'm not allowed to learn again.
They said it's not for you.
I can't learn
Pick
again.
a trade, man.
Nah, man.
I'm trying.
This country's horrible, man. They really will say, "What? You're not
It's
smart
tough.
now. Go do. I don't know what you should do, but go do."
Do something.
But how was you in comparison to your siblings though? Because they're from Ghana, or they were living in Ghana, right? Or Nigeria?
Yeah.
as well.
Ghana.
Right. So they must have been super smart. And did you feel dumb compared to them, or silly?
Everyone's different. So my older sister, again, she was really smart. Science, maths, that was her thing. Like, so good. My brother, finance. You know, he also felt we were also like in the middle, like not so great, but like not, you know. And then my other sister, she's like more of a vocational, so she's really good with her hands. She's a hairdresser.
Right.
That was her vibe. So she didn't do that well in school, but it doesn't matter because she knows how to make peas.
Right. Got you.
So yeah, everyone was kind of like in a different thing. So, and my sister and I am the only ones that went to uni.
Okay.
So my brother went straight into work after sixth form.
All right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And
then
your
my
parents?
sister started working straight. So there wasn't there was actually a weird pressure for me to go to uni.
Why?
And I was like, what everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
Actually, if I think about that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's
Because
what I was thinking.
it was just kind of like there wasn't real expectations on every single sibling. So why me? Maybe it's because like I
Use
went
the
through
last
the whole
chance.
system.
Yeah.
maybe it's 'cause I went through the whole
Those,
system.
even with like, no, I want something to be expected of me still.
What do you mean?
Like if my parents never had any expectations of me, I'd be like, rah, what?
You didn't think
fair
I was going to
enough, fair
achieve
enough.
or
No
something
belief
like
in me or nothing. Like,
But they didn't know where to steer me to.
Yeah.
So like I was just like aiming for psychology, and they're like, I guess like, but they couldn't have like there was no be a doctor, there's no be a lawyer. It was just like do something.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
just
yeah.
do something, but whatever
make sure
you
you
do,
go
just do it well.
uni.
Yeah.
I had the pressure on my brother and sister because they was like my brother. The way the pictures were even on like the stairs. It was like my brother's there and my sister's there, and it was like
There's a spot waiting for you.
you're next,
bro.
bro. I didn't even ask that. Can I not go to? Nah, I just knew I'm going to university. I better find the course that I like.
them crap pictures. That shit is such a fast facade, whatever
That's
the word
the
is.
fakest
Because,
picture.
And you have to pay how much for it?
And you
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
loan
this is
the
exactly what
whole gown
you
as
see-
well.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had to rent.
You thought it was
I
yours,
thought it was
innit?
theirs.
Yeah.
What? And they don't even like position you. Hey, everyone come and now throw your hat. You have to go and do that yourself.
Yeah. That's America, like.
Just styling, nothing. Just come on and go.
And you know, Coventry is cold as well, so it's like it's gloomy.
Yeah, because you do the graduations in November.
Like,
So
Yeah,
it's-
yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's
right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Because you
Cold.
finish what's it called
Yeah,
in May,
but
whatever.
there's some that
yeah.
finish like September, some in like November or something. Like some people,
Yeah.
they graduate at different times. But
Yeah,
you're-
no, but we finished it normally. Like
Yeah, you
April,
finish May, yeah, and
normal,
then your
all
graduations,
the way in
obviously,
November.
once you get the
Oh, yes,
results,
that's true,
innit?
yes,
You get
that's
the
true,
results
that's
in
true.
August, so then after that you can plan for.
but it doesn't feel good. The way they just like, there's thousands of you in there, and they just call your name.
Yeah, that's it.
off.
Yeah.
And you're thinking I waited 3-4 years for that. Nah, that's why some people they'll go up and cartwheel.
As I was walking, I was like, "This is a scam."
Yeah, you
This is
Oh my
I
god,
got bumped, bro.
This is it.
this is the worst investment I've ever made in my
You know
life.
what it is as well? It's because like during the period after you finish your exams, you're jobless.
Yes.
So up to
Yes.
the point where I collected my thing, I'm now working
Bro.
in HSS hire. I'm like, bruv, I went to uni. You know?
They chew you up. They spit you out immediately. As soon as you shake your hand, you've been spat out into the real world. Forget about it. Like our only example of that was when we lost our Oyster card at 16, 17.
And
Oh, that
I don't
was
even know
horrible
what he
times.
handed me. It was just some rolled up
True.
paper.
Where is it now?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Where is it now?
Just handed me a paper, shook my hand, and I walked off.
I remember there was a job I started. I had to go and buy my degree again because I couldn't find it. I think they needed to prove that I went to university, so I had to actually purchase it.
Damn.
It was like £30. I was like, fucking hell.
When you
bro.
saw
got
it online,
bumped
like, you
again.
couldn't screenshot it online.
You can't get it online.
I would.
What?
You can't get it online.
What, your degree?
You
No,
could
you
go like
can't.
on to
probably
turn it
can
in or
now.
something. You know,
Maybe.
Yeah,
You
probably
should
now,
ask
but-
ChatGPT.
Go on,
how do
turn
I-
it in, and it will say, yeah.
Chat GPT.
Maybe how do I get my degree without paying these fuckers?
Nah, that's ridiculous, man.
So okay, cool. Now, where does the secondary school? Because a lot of times when we've had people on the show, they've hustled at school. So, from a lady's perspective, now, did you hustle
No.
at all?
So
I love it.
fact,
Yeah.
Fun fact, I bought from the hustlers.
I was a consumer.
avid customer. Where's the goods? Where's the goods?
Yeah.
But then I saw the most, probably the best business decision I've ever seen in my life. So, our head of year, I think this was around year 10, year 11. No, yeah. Year 10, year 11. She comes in, she sees the sellers, and she's like, absolutely not. She confiscates it. Tell me why now. When I'm now in sixth form, I'm being sold those same items she confiscated in her office secretly.
What?
The other members of staff did not know she was doing this.
The head teacher was doing that.
Our head of year.
Oh,
So she was taking kids snacks. She was robbing
That
them and
has
then
been
selling
horrible.
them.
Zelda
Wow.
Blanco.
So I witnessed. I
like
witnessed-
Omar.
Do you know the ROI on that?
She's getting 100%
100%.
profit.
100%
It's even
profit.
more than that.
What?
It's even more because do you know how vile you have to be as a human being?
steal from the
to
kids.
steal and then to resell
She
to
made
the same
she
kid?
made her own
That's
touch
crazy.
up.
She even put up the price.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
One can of Sprite supposed to be like 20p or 30p.
Yeah.
£3.50.
What?
You was buying it.
Hey, I'm not proud of my decisions.
Oh my god.
I was young.
Yeah, you know, like, what's his name?
was
Just
young.
came into school, Jamie Oliver's. Like, you gotta get
You know
it
what I
where you
mean?
can.
The price of sugar went up when he came.
Get it where you can.
Why
Wow.
would you so buddy with this person? They sound like an enemy, bro.
No, it was just like, mate, like in between classes, you just come and get your fix and then you leave.
Oh my
That's
god.
crazy.
She had them
Selection of
lining up
drinks.
around the block like
Selection of
Harlem in
drinks,
the 80s.
high-end juices, a few bars here and there. You know, Snickers. I'm a Snickers girl myself. So
I hear that still.
every now and again, you know, psychology was double period. So I needed something in
You
between.
needed
So I
something,
needed to pick me up.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, sugar levels are low.
Yeah, you know.
Like, you know what I mean? You just gotta figure it out.
Oh, my
So yeah, I'm
God.
still not proud of it.
I
but
feel Snickers
legendary.
has Africans in the chokehold, man.
Really? You think?
My dad loves Snickers.
It's the
my
nuts.
mum-in-law
I
has
love that.
Snickers.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, but yeah.
I started with Mars and then I moved on to Snickers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mars is childish. Mars is
No,
childish.
Mars is childish.
You need something in there.
Wild.
So what happened after uni then? You finished uni with a, what did you graduate
2-1.
with? 2-1. Well
2-1.
done.
Thank you so
we got
much.
a 2-2 over there in that corner.
Yep.
Yep,
Congratulations.
that corner. That's
I'm
why we
not-
have to
I'm
sit him
not-
over there a
no
bit
comment.
further away from you.
Whatever.
You have to give a bit of
What did you guys
space.
get?
It gets
2-1.
infectious, you know.
Yeah.
2-1, yeah. 2-1 as well. Yeah.
We all do the same job. It's great.
Young man now.
Did you not ever do like coursework with the white kids?
No? What
Was
what
your
you-
class full of? Did you do coursework?
Oh,
Group work?
yeah, no, but my class was quite diverse, actually. I didn't have many white people, if
What
any.
course did you do?
Human nutrition.
She looked at you like,
No, I was like,
never saw
that's
that.
a course.
Yeah. To be fair, my year was the first year where the degree was needed for you to become a nutritionist. Before that, you can just do like an online course, or you could call yourself one and it would be fine. But now you actually need a degree to be like, yeah, I am a nutritionist.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Because there was too many people saying,
yeah.
eat salad. And it was like, bruv.
Did you go? I mean, did you have group coursework though?
Group coursework, yeah.
Yeah. Was you picked first in that?
I don't think we chose like that. It was like, this is the groups and that.
Also, like the teacher assigned your groups and that. You didn't have to say like.
No, but you'll just go with your friends. It was just like, oh yeah, we're a group of friends. We're going to be together.
he was clutching at any point.
No, I wasn't, bro.
Have you guys got free?
The thing is, you're going on like they knew what I was going to get in the end. We all, like nobody knew. Everybody assumed everybody's doing fine.
In second year, you start saying, "Hey, you can't have him no more."
Trajectory is not looking good.
But even me, strategic. After a while, I had to cut from my group, and like I said, "Nah, I'm doing coursework with you lot from now on." They was getting first. I need one of those.
No, my first year was good. I did good first year. It was second year where I thought I was going to drop out. And then obviously I let it slip. And then I decided I wasn't going to drop out. So then it was like, well, you made it through to third year, but you really need to step it up. And I got a first in my dissertation. That's what even got me the 2-2. I was going to fail. So,
Wow.
He was doomed.
Yeah. But I did genuinely was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And I was going to leave.
Oh, you was thinking about quitting?
Yeah, I started doing game design as well.
Oh, yeah, that's
like
true,
I started
that's
a whole
true,
nother
that's
course on the side.
Yeah.
Like, and didn't do my actual uni work.
He was in trouble though. If you saw
Wait,
the
were you
game
doing it
that
online or were you doing it on campus?
No, online.
Okay.
Yeah.
he was in trouble.
Why?
He wasn't going to be a good game designer.
What are you talking about?
If you saw the game that he made, it was like a clown's face bouncing.
I made 2 games. That was the first one, and
What was
that's
that
part
one?
of the course. Like they teach you this. The first game they teach you to make is a clown game, and then the next game is a game called 1960 something. It's like the airplane and it's flying and it moves left and right. Enemies are coming. I like programmed it so randomly enemies will pop up. Like don't go on like I weren't good at it, bro. Like I actually did my thing. So yeah,
Okay.
you tried it, bro.
play it?
I didn't play that one.
It's part of the course. It's literally the second thing they
How
teach
many
you
years
on
was
the
the
course. I don't know. It was
He doesn't know how long the course
no, because I stopped doing it. I was like, it was like it wasn't like a what's the thing called, man? Like a uni course. It was like a thing where you pay, they give you the materials and you study like that way.
Right.
Like it wasn't like this is a 3-year course.
Was it like literally like pay as you go?
Yeah, basically.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Pay as you go course.
I hear
That's
it. Yeah.
interesting. Never heard of that one. Yeah.
These guys, I know. Like, these guys.
I'm playing. Back to you.
And we're still, again, doing the same job. So all of this.
So cool. All right, cool. So we're done uni. What happens there? Did you work in that sort of science field? Did you use your degree at all?
No.
Interesting.
So basically, I think around halfway through my second year, but technically my third year.
Yeah.
So my second year of psychology, I was like, I don't think I can do this. They were going through all the different jobs we could have, all the different careers we can go through. I was on my way to clinical psychology. They then said, oh, that's going to be 6-8 years. I said,
studying?
I don't have that time.
Nah,
where's the money?
That sounds like
Where's
America.
the money in the equation? No understanding. So I was like, let me figure it out. And then I'm probably going to get killed for this, but I got given Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Okay, here we go. Enter the book.
What did you think of the book?
I had never been exposed or actually really like deep business,
Right.
like ever. So like that wasn't a thing. Even though my mom was actually selling stuff, like always shipping stuff to Ghana. She had a shop.
Right, got you.
But it was not even registered. It wasn't
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Amma, you're gonna be in business. Nothing like that. I wasn't even exposed to it. So once I read it, I was like, wow, I have options. But like I have options that are like whatever I want it to be.
Right.
Like I have a choice on doing anything. That's great. So I almost felt like a sense of freedom. But I was like, oh, okay, I'm starting at zero. What does this look like then in motion? Like, okay, I can't just like have a business. Like, what the hell? Like, I don't know anything about it. But I was like, okay, at least let me learn marketing because I know any business I need to start, I need to market it.
Yeah, that's smart.
So that's where marketing started. That's when I discovered Gary Vee and just
you did
worst.
the whole YouTube site. You
Yeah,
did the whole
YouTube University. Like I did
there must
all.
be a Think and Grow Rich in there somewhere at Napoleon Hill.
You know, I did finish it. I can't even lie. I read a bunch of books. I read a few Gary Vee books. Thankfully, actually, due to uni, I had a bunch of credits that I could actually pay for books for free. So I bought a ton and then read them, and I was like, yeah, this is okay, cool. But then I was like, I'm reading bare, not doing nothing.
Yeah.
Reading a lot. So on campus, there were a few entrepreneurs selling t-shirts. So there was a DJ, and then my friend, he was selling like basically like streetwear, but think cycling.
Okay.
It was literally called Cyc at the time. And I was like, this is legend. Even now, I just think that was legendary. But it wasn't really something he loved, so you can't force it. But basically, I was like, let's use Twitter. Let's see if we can push product. If everyone's wearing it on campus, even taking snaps. Let's see if it can stir up any interest or any sales. And it did. Like the bottom line was looking healthy. Things were moving. For, the ideas that I had, I was like, okay, like maybe, I have a future in this. So once I graduated, I decided to keep on doing the odd jobs, to do stuff in hospitality whilst I'm building up my marketing skills and also seeing if I can have any opportunities. So I actually landed, this day was so sweet. Basically got a LinkedIn post from some guy at a tech startup, but a health tech startup. They were like, oh, we need a copywriter. And sorry, I was learning that skill as well. Copywriting, which is basically writing to make money. They were like, oh, we need someone who knows psychology who can copyright. And I was like, oh my God.
That's me.
He was like, okay, cool. King's Cross, meet me there. Came to the office. It was very like, tech startup vibe. You got the water, you got the you got the
bear fridge in that.
you got the TV, you got the office, you got the hot desk, like,
jeans and all that kind of vibe.
And I was like, oh, no suits, wow.
And then you got meeting pods.
Literally all of it. Anything you can think of, it was there. And he was just like, yeah, no, it sounds good. How much do you want?
Oh yeah, we love that.
I was like, 2K. And he was like, okay. And I was like, shit. I was like, I should ask more.
The only reason why he's asking you that, because he's looking at your age, he's like, she doesn't know.
This guy's a Nigerian man as well.
Yeah. Okay.
So the CTO was a Nigerian man. So I was just like, I don't know. I was just trying to beat around the bush, but I should ask more. So I did that project for 4 months. And then my mom was like, okay, working from home. Doing my little typey.
Yeah.
Get some money in the bank. Like, it was looking lit. And then 4 months, and that was it.
Folded. What, the business folded or you?
No, me.
Oh,
They were like, oh, okay, we're done with the thing that you're building.
So wait, was it 2K for 4 months?
2K each month.
I was
that's
about
cool.
that. Yeah, please.
That's cool.
2K for 4 months.
Even before after tax, at that age, you just left uni or still in uni?
I was like 22. So
you're paying tax.
That's good.
it's legendary.
That's
Yeah.
That's very good.
I didn't have no student loan.
Yeah.
Like, I never had the high life. I had to work to eat.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Yeah.
had to work to eat. So that was amazing.
That's a good starting salary, man.
And then it fell through.
Damn.
That was it. And then
4
I'm like,
months.
okay, I'm scrimmaging for clients. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to become a freelancer. And I'm on LinkedIn.
Hey, you think you're bad when you say, I'm going to freelance.
Yeah,
Backpack
yeah.
on and that, just walking outside. Where you going?
Where you
going?
Backpack, go to Bali, be a digital nomad. That was the 5 minutes. that was what
Just
we was trying to
walking.
do. And then when we was trying to do it, it wasn't doing what it needed to do.
You need funds first.
Where's the money?
It was
Where's
bad.
the client? Where's the work? They were like,
money,
no. So for like a whole year, it was just Still working in hospitality, getting a few odd contracts. I worked with.
Did you get lazy with your spam emails though?
Nah, I was
always on it.
You was tailoring that. Yeah, I got
on
lazy with the spamming. Copy, paste, change the first name.
on it, man.
You know, like I'd highlight what I need to change
Yeah.
in red every
Yeah.
email.
You put red and
Spam.
XXX, so you know to
Yeah,
change the first
spam,
name
spam,
and change the
spam.
company.
After a while, yeah, my head was hot.
I hear it.
It's hot.
My mom was just like, "Get a job, man." Like,
Yeah.
I was like, "Nah."
I'm
One
gonna
more
make it.
day.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
make it.
yeah.
One more month. One more year.
And you know, you see like them pictures where it's like there's like a guy, he's about to hit the diamond.
Yeah, and he stops.
And he's right there and he stops.
Yeah.
And there's like another person that's like tunneling through at the bottom, like, you're thinking, shit, what? I'm around the corner from whatever I want.
Yeah, but I went around the corner, bro.
Yeah.
The corner was far.
Corner was far. I remember working with a supplement brand. This is when keto was.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, keto was really becoming a thing. So I worked with a few keto brands, and I was like, okay. Like I was always like hitting up like health and wellness brands, and I don't know why. I was just like, if I'm gonna market for anyone, they said there's 3 big niches: money, health, relationships.
Right.
Pick one, and then go even deeper. So okay, in health, I was like, let's do supplements. Let's do beauty, wellness. Let's just go for that. So I went for it. And yeah, I started to actually really like the brands. And I was like, these people are helping people. So like, I don't mind helping them market. Obviously, we know there's scammers out there.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not trying to do that. That fell through as well.
Yeah.
And my mum was just in my ear.
Yeah.
I was just like, you know what? Fine. Went to some sales days, pitch days.
Yeah. Man.
I remember there was one in London that was so mad. It was for a recruitment, but it was like a field day. So it was like 5 companies. No, it was like 12 companies or 20 companies come there. 100 people.
Yeah.
It was mad. Like,
Survival of the
crazy.
it was
fittest.
crazy.
Have
So
you
it's
ever
like,
been to one?
I've been
It
to
was
a
crazy.
thing, but not like that big.
Horrible.
It was mad.
Horrible,
This
man.
country, man. Horrible.
Horrible.
What?
It was mad. So
After
everyone's
shaking the
coming
man's
in.
hand in November and getting that piece of paper, this.
Everyone's coming now. Okay, cool. Everyone's got their suits in the team. Okay, cool. I eyeing up the
Yeah.
competition.
So no, you're thinking, I'm gonna fucking
Like,
get this job over
You know,
you,
like,
bro.
hey, if it's me and you
Yeah.
know who's going down. It's not gonna be me. So you introduce yourself. Okay, you start to hear the confident ones, and then the hi, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're
You're
not
already
gonna
out
make
the
it.
door.
You're out, man.
You're not gonna make it past the
So
first
I was
round,
like,
man.
okay, let me pretend I am. But I was like, hey, my money, my bank account is on the line. So I just had to fake it, man. Now in group settings, now we have to do group pitches, then we have to do a solo pitch in front of everyone.
Yeah.
Seeing people cut
Yeah.
as the day goes by.
Getting pulled to the side.
It was mad. It was so crazy. And then I was one of the last ones there.
Oh wow.
Out of 100, there was like 15 of us left. And then the companies. I
kinda take your pick.
was in the middle. I had about like 5 companies say, you'd be a good fit. Some people had all of them. It's like, okay, cool.
Feels good though. That feels
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
But
To be
that
picked.
episode, what? After
I
It's
wasn't
like-
picked when I
that
went to
feels
my
good,
thing.
but
Oh,
I
yeah.
wasn't picked.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot
It's
to
the
take.
whole day.
Do you know what's so funny? When I did that thing, he did the Wolf of Wall Street thing to
I
me. But
hated
at
it.
the
Oh,
time,
sell a
I'd
pen.
never seen
Horrible,
it. Yeah.
horrible.
He's like, sell me this pen.
Horrible. stupid
And
people.
obviously, I started selling it like how they do until you know how to.
What were you doing?
Like I was
Oh,
saying,
like,
yeah,
it's a
this
pen.
pen is amazing.
Oh.
Like this one is from
That was,
Kotobabi.
you see that? Yeah, that was a horrible time in this England.
When
That
was.
Wolf of Wall
horrible.
Street came
When
out,
that shit came
you
out.
was in any sales job,
Lord.
your manager was onto you. Like, just fucking watch the film and come back and change yourself, bro. Like,
Shit was
get on
horrible.
coke or something.
Is that the time?
Oh, yeah.
Same
I
time.
was all up in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
3-hour film.
2017, 2018. No. Wolf of Wall Street was like 2015. Or something.
Yeah, something around there, like
it?
2016.
Yeah, it was when, I was still in school. Yeah, because it's 3 hours long. I remember watching
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Half of it.
I don't even think I watched it all the first time. So when all of this is happening and people are moving, I'll bang you people up, bruv. Fuck off, bruv. Don't move, man.
We're not even in Wall Street, bro.
Never mind, he was a criminal.
And do you know why? Do you know I was getting mad? Because I went to one of them days, and I got through a stage or two, and then when they told me what I was gonna be selling, it was fucking coffee machines, bruv.
Oh my god. This is the pursuit of happiness.
They were gonna.
You got a beating chest over coffee machine. I'm going home, man.
Those guys are making hundreds of thousands at least. Like, what are we doing there, bro?
Coffee machines.
Like, so I'd have to call another office. Do you guys need
The
a
coffee machine. Damn.
We can't even
Is it
afford the
Nespresso
coke to
at
take
least?
to help us,
Like-
bro.
What a name brand. Oh,
You know, just them basic silver joints.
absolutely not.
Like,
Horrible.
Crazy.
Or artisan, like the barista ones.
like, no.
Probably not. No.
It's just
High
a basic
quality,
silver jacket.
basic ass
I
this
tried.
tin.
You know
I
when they
said,
waste your time.
man.
Horrible.
I
This
tried,
is
I
not what
tried.
I went uni
Yeah.
for. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going home. It's thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah.
Going home, man. These horrible experiences. So you got the job, or did you had 5 offers on the table?
So yeah, and one of them was a recruitment agency.
Right.
So then I went in and I did another round of interviewing, got the job, but they were like, okay, salary is 22,000, but we need you to move to London. And I said,
How am I gonna do?
22,000.
Where was their
Move
office?
to London, central London.
Why can't they you could get trained, no?
Yeah, I said, I just live in Bracknell. You know, it's not far. It's like an hour and literally an hour and 10 minutes on the train. Yeah, but we've had commuters before and they just didn't really fit into the culture. You know, whenever we'd go out, they wouldn't come out with us, or this and that. So we just really want someone to
stop
be
it.
fully involved in the business. And I was like, I don't like going out. So I don't
Yeah,
think if
already
I lived
this
in
is-
or out of
And
London,
also they
I
want
would
you
not
to-
be out with you.
Yeah, they want you to be able to stay late as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they know that you'll be like, oh, fine, I need to go
I
and get
didn't
my
know that
train.
before.
Yeah.
Until so then I went and did another round of interviews and I ended up having I landed a role in recruitment locally.
Right.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, there's always recruitment local.
Local,
Yeah,
yeah, there's
yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
There's always somewhere.
Yeah, that was an interesting job.
Yeah,
For
recruitment's
6 months.
interesting. 6
6
months.
months. Me too.
Yeah, that was fun. I was like, I learned so many scams. And you guys don't have jobs, but you're selling like you have jobs.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Crazy.
And you're
Advertising
using,
jobs that
and
aren't
you're
there, and then
using
you
the
get
people
data,
to
yeah.
to get you ins on companies that could have
Yeah, of
jobs.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, where have you interviewed recently?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
okay,
and
cool.
they'll use references to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I almost feel like immoral kind
Yeah.
of war between myself.
And
like,
you know what's crazy? You're what, 22 at the time, and you're talking to these 36-year-olds as if you know a goddamn thing about the role you're recruiting for.
Yep.
Yeah.
What, you got your
and mine was
HPS2,
even older.
yeah?
Mine was
Yeah.
even older. So
See?
like, I was talking to from 35 to maybe 50
Oh, wow.
year olds because it was like very technical role.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, this is.
And they
they'll
can
be
tell
like, oh
you.
my gosh, thank you so much. Like, there's even some older than that, like
Yeah.
some 60, some maybe. Oh, thank you so much for your opportunity. And you're just like, there ain't no job.
There's
though.
nothing,
Like,
yeah.
it was a lot.
Gathering
There's some
data.
real Mickey Mouse agents out there. Recruitment can be good, but you have to work for a good company.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
it's an agency, if it's in-house, it's a bit different as well. But it can be very, very like wild west out there.
Yeah.
Like horrible. Like you have to work for the
I
right
felt like
place.
I was in Wolf of Wall Street there.
Yeah.
Like,
phones.
whatever people were on.
I remember we was in the set. These
Yeah.
had to be on the phone for like 4 or 5 hours a day.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
our
yeah.
target.
Minimum was
Yeah.
3 hours on the phone or 100 calls.
There was a,
Yeah.
there was
yeah,
a
and then
TV.
everyone had the boards.
Yeah.
It
So
was
who's
the
on the call time?
high-stressed
Yeah.
environment. Like,
Yeah,
every-
you're just thinking, bro.
all
leave
you,
me
like all your
alone,
dirty
man.
laundry was on the wall.
Yeah.
Whether you did or didn't,
Yeah.
it's there.
It's there.
Whether you worked or not, it's there.
What?
How did they
Nah.
celebrate deals there?
Bell.
A bell.
Everybody in this bell,
A
bro.
bell. Ring a bell. Oh, and they did a clap, so everyone's stepping on the
Yeah,
No, that too. That too.
You know your neighbor will say, so. Shush, man. You know they're hating. They're just trying to see your commission. What's your shush?
I'm about to be sacked and everybody's clapping for this guy. In the back of the car, bro. I'm in trouble.
And then, if you did a good week, you didn't even have to like get a deal.
Yeah.
If you had a good week, basically on the last Friday, we got to wear casual clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And then they'd basically be taken out and drinks, food.
Yeah.
It'd just be, you know. I never saw that.
But you know, do you know what?
I never had a good
what's so
week.
funny?
I never had a good week.
I had a good week.
Do you know what's so funny, right? Because now that you own a business, you
Yeah.
also understand that was just burning their tax anyway.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? That was actually just you getting tax relief,
was
just giving back a
incentives.
bit.
It was
And it is
incentives.
an incentive, but you realize that actually it's not that much to them. They could just do it for everyone
They
and
did
be
holidays
nice.
as well.
Yeah.
We got Germany once, right?
Yeah.
I didn't
Two
go on one of
holidays. There
those.
was a
Yeah.
summer one and then there was
invited.
Yeah. Didn't stay long enough.
I pushed to Germany because I wasn't a recruiter. I was the marketing team. It was just me. I created the role for myself. Like they wanted to hire me, but I don't want to recruit though. I'll do this for you. So they made
Wait, so did you market the business?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, they were there.
Yeah. So but at the time they never.
Fred was taking
I was.
Think about the work.
Fred's got his headphones in, just chilling. I said, this guy's gonna get sacked at some point. At some point, the chick is gonna be up, bro. Because how is he getting away with this?
And I was shocked when they sacked me. I don't know why. I don't know why.
But I was shocked as well. I was like, but you know what you brought him here for? How can you just be like, we
but
don't want marketing?
It was time because I was on FaceTime to women in the office. I'd go into an office room and just be on FaceTime to women.
my
Guys. I wasn't serious at all. And I thought they couldn't hear me. I'm not sure if they could or couldn't. But I was smooching. I was just sweet talking all day. It was horrible. I was being silly. They was paying me to talk to girls at some point. Like I wasn't putting out tweets or nothing. I wasn't marketing the business. Just myself.
Yeah, just yourself.
Just myself.
Just getting yourself out there.
It was ridiculous. But where was we though? Where was we?
So okay, cool. So you finished that one. So let's
I got
fast.
fired. I didn't finish.
Oh, you got fired. No,
Okay,
it happens.
So
in
did you
recruitment.
make any
the thing
deals?
No.
Did you what?
No, I didn't. I didn't have any deals. The
Oh,
thing
right.
is, though, the
Oh, you
caveat
was always
is
going there.
they put me in a hard market,
Yes, they do that.
like a really hard market. So there's two things with recruitment. It's either you have not that many candidates or you have not that many jobs. I had both.
Yeah.
What was the industry?
It was like electronics, engineering. So it was like firmware and things there. It was like,
Yeah.
please, that's my past life.
Yeah.
I've downloaded new information since then, so
we got tech
I
for
cannot. But yeah, I got fired. The craziest thing is that like I developed like some mad anxiety.
Right.
Mad anxiety.
Because of the job?
Because of the job. Like,
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Like, I went from nothing like that, and already I was trying to do something for myself, and it wasn't working.
Yeah.
Now I go here and I'm like, okay, cool. At least I can drum up some skills, get some experience in the bank, sales role, always great. But then you got all these lights, you got all these numbers, you got all these boards, you got all this accountability, and nothing's moving, and you're asking your managers and you're like, please, I want movement, but I'm doing everything. They could never say that I didn't work. They could never say that I didn't have the numbers on the board. Every single time, I just don't feel like I was trained well. And by the time I was actually being trained by a different person and I was actually starting to see something, it was too late. But then I basically had like a panic attack and I had to get time off. So I got a written note from the doctor for a week.
Oh, as soon as you did that, you was out.
Basically.
You was
Basically.
out.
No, I was out. But guess what? I actually came in that time because I had set meetings and I still went on them meetings
Yeah.
to show I was like,
You was done.
Yeah, I was
Agency, a week off. Crazy.
Crazy.
You're only making money when you're at your desk.
yeah.
On the phone.
And they ain't no working from home them times. It's like the whole computer has to stay there. Like,
Yeah, no, facts. So, yeah, literally, the day I got back, literally, it wasn't 20 minutes and I was out the door.
Wow.
First time I'd ever heard any negative comments about my performance. First time.
Oh yeah. Everything's getting reeled off.
Oh, that's good. No, that's bad. I was getting the negatives from before it was over. I knew the time was coming.
I mean, but I saw like 50 man leave that business in 6 months.
Yeah.
For various
The churn
reasons.
is crazy.
The churn
And
was
and-
mad, but
yeah.
there was a guy that came and he was just, I just saw it. I was like, yo, like when everyone sat down 5 minutes before lunch, you know, getting ready, he's now getting up to get coffee. 1 o'clock hits and everyone's standing up on, because we had what's it called? Power hour.
Power hour.
Oh my
Where you have
God.
to stand up
and
Everyone's-
yeah.
Power hour.
I don't miss it. You
That's
know?
me. I just kick back and watch
This
you guys.
guy,
Go and
we're
talk.
power houring and he's still getting his coffee. And
Yeah.
I was looking at him like, your days are numbered.
Yeah. You're on the way out.
Wow.
You're on the way out. But he was free. At least he was free. He was in bondage. He didn't want to stand up, and he's like, "I'm getting coffee, man. I'm getting coffee."
You like doing anxiety?
It
I'm not
doesn't faze
subscribing,
me,
I'm
bro.
not
Nah, I'm not
subscribing.
He
Yeah,
said
don't like
the
that.
F word. He said fuck to a customer. And he was like, "Oh," and I was like, did you just say it? And he said, no. I said, count your days, man.
God.
Oh my God. Can you imagine?
Was you the only black person there?
Yes, on the floor.
Stood out.
On the floor. Yeah.
Yeah.
They weren't going to hire me apparently because I was too nice.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those jobs. They want somebody cutthroat.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
Sales.
Even tell me that, man. Tell me so I don't waste my
No,
time
but some of the
there.
people there, I was like, I don't buy it.
Yeah, I know what
Buy
you mean.
that.
She seems pretty nice too, but I
Yes,
guess, you
no,
know.
there was some people that were very nice, like even softer than me.
Yeah.
Really, really soft. But I don't feel like that mattered. I felt like, regardless, get the job done, get the job done.
Yeah, to be fair, recruitment isn't as cutthroat as like sales.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that-
Sales,
all we needed
everybody's
was
complete-
drive. Like
Yeah,
now
yeah.
we need to be doing like I just thought I was like, I'm black, get me out.
What
I
did
hear
you move
it.
on to next?
Plantmade.
Right.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
tell us, how did it start?
COVID hit. 2
Yeah.
weeks after I got fired.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So you could have been doing
Nope.
this from home, just getting paid. Oh,
Damn.
Didn't have
They
that.
couldn't check your phone times and nothing.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and again, the pay was poor. Like,
Yeah,
recruitment was
yeah.
poor. And since
Yeah.
I didn't have any deals.
Yeah, if there's no deals.
Yeah,
There's
there's
no
no
money.
money.
I
Yeah.
had no money. So I was just like, oh, it's a bit much. I was like, do you know what? Let me just use this time because obviously the world is in chaos. There's so much happening. My personal life is in shambles. Let me just use this as a time to just restart. If I can be in the clouds anytime, let me be in the clouds now.
Yeah,
I was just thinking anything is possible.
Yeah.
Anything will do. The weird thing is though, I was working on something else.
What are you working on?
A men's skincare brand.
Okay.
And that's how you stumbled across.
No.
What? So you were just working on
I
a
was
men's
just working on
skincare
something else,
brand.
and I was just like, oh, let me mix a few things together for my own hair. But
Mm.
it had
Oh.
I never intended to start this business.
So you were making a men's skincare brand, but the ingredients you had, you thought, let me use that to make.
No,
So you just
it
bought.
was just separate. Like it was
Oh.
just very separate.
Mm.
Like personally, I was trying to fix my hair because a lot of people were doing like, a lot of people were doing like DIY skin and even just buying skincare.
Yeah.
For some reason, it didn't actually make much sense. Everyone's inside, so why are we?
Wasting cream.
Fine, like people needed stuff to do. It was
Yeah, they were
chaos.
doing
So,
Don't
like,
Rush
I hear
challenge
it.
and all of that kind of stuff.
It was a lot. So I hear it. So you know with your skin, yeah, I got me some, some skin. And then the hair, I need to do the hair thing as well. So that's what I was doing as well.
Right.
So it was just completely separate.
So you started doing the Plantmade. So you started doing stuff for your own hair.
Yeah.
Then how did you go about sort of marketing it? So like, or how did it spread?
So I just put a story up of basically like, oh guys, like buy this stuff and mix it together because like I had some bold patches.
Oh, so you gave the formula away.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, it wasn't. I had the
Someone
men's
needs to
skincare
find
brand.
that tweet. She probably deleted that as soon as she saw some of it. Oh shit! Get rid of that.
Mate, I was just like,
Gave them the
it
sauce.
wasn't. The point wasn't to make this a
sell it,
business.
yeah.
So I was just like,
Yeah.
guys, like, I can't be the only one. So if anyone has any hair issues like I do, put it up. Buy on Amazon, get it next day. Boom. Someone was like, that's too much. Like too many ingredients. And I don't even know how this person got into my DMs, but they were like, "Oh, can I buy it?" I said, "So I'm broke. It's COVID. I have all the time in the world."
£2,000.
Yes, you can buy it.
You can. Okay. So yeah, I just saw some bottles from some random website, bought all the ingredients, and then I made some bottles. And then I was like, went back on my stories and I said, "Oh guys, I think I'm selling this now.
Yeah.
Do you want some?" And I got 100 DMs.
Wow. What was the first product?
Inches.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, this is mad.
Crazy.
Calm.
Yeah.
I knew exactly what to do.
Yeah.
So something I missed was that just outside of uni, I was known as Trigger Fingers
Right.
on Twitter.
Okay.
So whilst I was practicing learning how to market and learning how to write, it's basically writing these like platitudes or even just like motivational stuff. But also but they weren't like, they were motivational, but you know when they trigger you?
Yeah.
Those ones. So I was writing, I used to get like 40,000 retweets.
Oh, wow.
50, 60, 70. Like people used to know me as Trigger Fingers. Like, oh, the hammer goes again. And then on the back of that, I sold some mindset books.
Okay.
And then I was able to make like 10, 20K out of that.
Nice.
Like digital product, just straight. I was like, okay. And also this thing helped me get to where I am mentally in order to even pursue. So I think at the top of, during that time as well, during that COVID time, I wrote a book called, what was it? Psycho Mentality. Just basically like Delulu. And it's called Delulu now.
Yeah.
But just how to be delusional and get what you want.
Yeah. Got
Basically. And like no fears, like how to be like a psycho. Like they have no care in the world. They don't live by the rules. Like, you know, how can you do the same and be successful? So that book was also running. So I used the same platform to sell the oils through.
Right.
The same thing. So it was just, it's called Gumroad. It's just a digital platform where people can sell anything. Most of the time people were using it for digital products. So I sold it through there and I was like, okay, I only have 100 left. Okay, I only have 50 left, 20 left, 10 left at one price. It's gone. Then I moved the price up so that the first inches was $9.99.
Oh, wow. Come a long way, boy.
Second inches, $15.99. That was again scarcity, 150. And then within 10 days, I turned £100 into a grand.
Damn.
And I was like,
big flipper.
That's cold. 10
so
times
like,
the money, boy.
So you now start to see like all the stuff coming together.
Yeah.
How do we push product? How do we do it in like a very cheap way? How do we utilize this, like the tools that I have? I wasn't looking for anything new. I was just utilizing what I had. And then that kind of like scarcity thing, I learned that from books and digital products, and Twitter at the time was a madness. Like obviously, like normal cultural Twitter is a madness, but money Twitter is a different, it was a different place. Like it was just a bunch of white Americans making crazy money from marketing for brands or selling digital products. Like some people were selling courses for like £500.
Right.
These were
Yeah.
These were 18-year-olds.
Damn.
And I was like, how much money did you... it was, and guess what? They were selling nothing. They were selling air.
It's like them the Forex course
Yeah.
trading.
Oh my gosh.
Sell a course
They were
on how to-
rampant at one point.
Yeah.
But they were Instagram, innit?
Yeah.
Shoot. They were on Twitter too.
They were as well, but
yeah,
Instagram
yeah,
was
yeah.
their
Because you
big
could show the
thing.
gold Lambo.
Exactly. And they'll
the
just
gold
drop you a
car.
DM, yo, bro.
£200 for this course. What course? How to buy stocks and shares. It's free on YouTube.
Yeah, it's funny because there's this guy called Chris Johnson. He was also selling digital products. He started a watch brand. He was able to make some decent money off the watch brand, but he sold way more of the digital products than the watch brand. And even to this day, if you see his house, if you see his cars, if you see his chains, that's all from that period. But you're like, why didn't I just
sells air for 2
Yeah.
bear in mind though, like,
That's trigger fingers.
for him though, he was actually selling like good. He was selling good quality,
Yeah.
content at that time. I mean, it's a bit dated now. He's still selling the same stuff,
Yeah, well, you know.
and he just added more and more, and then don't bundled it all up, you know. But I was just like, every time I think of Chris, I'm just like, wow, like from money Twitter.
Yeah.
These are your. That's how you know, like social media. Use it how you want it to
Yeah.
change your life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I guess I could probably say the same thing if I didn't send that story.
For sure.
we wouldn't be here.
Words. And someone put a price on it for you. Like, listen,
Yeah.
I want to buy it.
Yeah.
Exactly. But that also made me realize, I didn't realize so many people I knew or knew of
Yeah.
had such issues.
Mm.
And then I was like, well, isn't Shea Moisture, isn't X, isn't Y, aren't they solving this? And then I looked and I was like, actually, no, they're not. They're not making products for like, it's just shiny, soft.
They're not made to solve your problem.
Nah.
If you solve the problem, you won't be a repeat customer.
Yeah.
So
That's what they
That's
assume,
not what they're
innit?
there
Yeah.
for.
Yeah. You don't want to do that. No way. So then, of course, you started with, it was We Are Planted, right?
It was Planted. It was This
Planted.
Is Planted.
This is Planted.
But
So-
again, all that's just the handles. The Planted wasn't. It didn't happen. Like it wasn't existing on Instagram. So I just had to put that this is
Okay.
to
Right.
have the handle.
Yeah.
So it was always just Planted, and it's always just Plantmade.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
obviously,
yeah.
like We Are is like
Yeah.
to SEO sort of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So you had a cease and desist at one point.
Yeah.
So
1 year in,
Right. Where we at in the business?
made a mill
Right.
in a year.
2020.
Yeah.
Wait.
So 2020, 2021, June 2020, June 2021,
Yeah.
made a mill in a year.
What?
Yeah, made
Crazy.
made 100K in 5 months.
Yeah.
Out my house.
Well,
Then
Let's do some raggedy shit first. What'd you buy?
what did I buy? What do you mean, what did I buy?
Buy like
What did I buy?
jewel drip, like
Me, nothing.
no
You
chains.
didn't treat yourself to anything. Because
I reinvested all the money into the business.
yeah, I was gonna say also it's not just that, like that's the revenue that you made, but obviously
Yeah,
what
yeah.
you actually have after you're shipping, after you're buying your
Yeah,
product,
yeah.
it's gonna
After
look completely
taxes.
different. Yeah.
It's
And
very
did you ever
different.
get hit like and be like, oh shit, this isn't actually all my money? Like,
Yeah, early on.
yeah, like when you realize, damn,
Early on, I was
VAT,
like,
damn.
So you
okay.
didn't make a mistake of buying something and like, all right, I ain't even spoke to tax. Okay,
Well done.
Good for you.
So my dad is a very frugal person.
Right, there's the Ghanaian right here. There we go.
So me and my older sister, my brother, we're kind of like the frugal lot, right? Even to this day, it's like, why don't you just buy it? It's like it's like it hurts. Then my mom and my sister though.
All right, frivolous.
You see the deliveries coming in. You know,
They're
so
enjoying.
it's
Yeah.
it's just who got the jeans, you know?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I got my dad's jeans.
Yeah.
I remember he always used to say, "Oh, if you buy anything, it's up to you." So every time I'm making a purchase, I'm hearing in my head, "It's, up to you." I'm like, so I have to think again
Genius.
every time. Literally, that's $5,000. Like, that's how it felt in my head. Like the whole time I was growing up, still to this day. So he did well in programming me.
Yeah. From
He did
early.
very well programming me, but yeah. So I basically knew, okay, I'm gonna trial this for 3 months, and if I hit 30K, then I'm gonna incorporate. That's what happened. So the September of 2020, incorporated, became a real business, got a tax man. Still didn't have, I had people helping me here and there. And then I hit the 100K. I had a bunch of people in my house helping me out, ship the orders, Black Friday.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You was there.
Crystal's point, yeah. Crystal's one of them.
Yeah.
Crystal's one of them. Yeah, but no.
You know,
it was
Crystal's
a madness.
thinking, I'm gonna work for you.
Actually, it
gonna
wasn't that
work
actually. I
with you.
approached her actually.
Yeah.
What was your first hire? What position did you hire first?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It was my friend Dorcas, and she was literally helping me make the product. Like she didn't
Right.
make the product, but she helped me like fill bottles and
Mm-hmm.
and because at the time sustainability wasn't there. I just used to wrap it in bubble wrap.
Yeah.
And it was all inches at this time. It was only inches you were selling.
So inches from June And then I quickly did soil and roots in the August, and then October of 2020 was drizzle.
You was moving.
Wow.
Yeah. So also, like, if I think about it, like, you're just not supposed to release that many products out at. Like, you're not. Like,
Right.
most people wouldn't, but I did.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm looking at a routine here, so I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So that's basically what I did. I built the core basically in like 4 months. The core bundle basically. But yeah. 100K in 5 months. That was crazy. I was
You
like, oh my God.
COVIDed like nobody has COVID.
Like, you know what I utilized
I was
as
there
well?
enjoying milkshakes, bro. Remember I was doing cheesecakes every day.
Yeah, you were.
Cheesecakes.
I was
The Oreo
I was
ones.
clapping for the NHS.
Yeah. What? I was
Yeah,
furloughed.
she was
off.
clapping as well.
What?
Yeah.
Inches in my ears. I'd go, oh yeah.
You was bagging up. You was in the tea house. I was there on
What?
furlough saying, yo, man is earning for not working.
You know?
Brilliant.
I was excited.
No, but
that's
then
the
again,
thing. We
still
had a
recording-
job.
Yeah.
We were
That's
still
the
recording
problem.
podcasts though.
No, yeah, we were.
We were still recording
Yeah,
podcasts. That was a mad
yeah.
run. That was like where we just did solos for like 8 months, 9 months. It was just
Yeah,
us.
that's
Remember?
true. That's
was
true.
traveling.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
built
yeah.
an audience. We built an audience.
Yeah, So we was working. We was working. We wasn't doing no 1 mil in there. We was working though.
I
Yeah.
also utilized Black Pound Day.
Okay. Yeah.
Black
Twist.
every
Yeah.
every time I'd come on Twitter, I'd just before and afters link the product. Every time I'd be tweeting.
Yeah.
And then I even used to just like also just plug like other black businesses as well.
Yeah,
so like
yeah.
just anyone I thought that was cool. And then obviously at the end I'll plug myself. Obviously with everything that was going on with George Floyd, I was just like, okay, it's time to highlight black people as entrepreneurs, and I already built a following and so that's what I was doing. But yeah, and then so basically the 100K cool, and then moved in from my house to a storage unit, and also hired a bunch of people so that's my boyfriend, that's Crystal, that's Joyce, who's now the production manager, that's so many people. Like,
Shout out to Joyce.
Simon.
She didn't want to laugh at no jokes. She felt like, what the fuck are you guys doing in my
No,
workplace?
Joyce is a special
Tight
person.
shit.
Like,
Tight shit.
we love Joyce for who she is.
Hundo, I like it.
I like it.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
was the only one that looked more stressed when you said the place got robbed. Like, she looked like, whoa.
Yeah,
like,
because she was there,
Yeah.
and she
Crazy.
feels like every time we leave, something happens.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
can you not go?
Said you stop leaving, like.
you should put like a screen there about the stock count and give her like anxiety, like that we using.
I've been trying to enforce it, but I'm trying to figure it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so a mill
Yeah.
and then cease and desist comes.
Yeah.
So what? How does that come? Like a letter, email? What is it?
All these stories, when you just look back, you're just like, wow. My mom comes in with an envelope, big brown envelope. It's like, oh, it looks like a certificate or something. She's dancing.
Certificate.
Because you've been doing well. She think, oh, maybe Guinness World Record.
Hey. She's like dancing, giving me this envelope, and I'm like, and I'm not even alone. I've got Simon with me working on the website. And I open it and I said, oh my God. And I just start laughing. And I just see destroy, and I see burn, and I see XYZ, and I said, you have no right to use this. And I said, I was like, what?
Oh my god.
All because I was we were seeing traction, like work with Harry Pinero, work with Della Rose. We're like early days, we hit it.
Yeah.
Hit it. Reinvested all that money into like, okay, building up the brand equity, getting people to know us more, that kind of thing, right? Leveraging the right kind of people. And it was a pretty penny at the time. So let me imagine what it is now. You're free though. And then I was like, I have a lawyer friend who has a business. So I just called him. I said, yo, like, what is this? He said, I don't know. I don't do IP. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. And I was like, this business looked like it was dissolved. And technically it was.
Right.
So she dissolved it, and then she was still running the business, but as a sole trader.
Oh.
Are they able to do that? I don't know. I was so naive at the time. And rightfully so. It was very complicated.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
But basically, there was 5 years where she would still own it. She would still own the name Planted.
Yeah.
Right.
And then it will be in the cloud.
Yeah.
Right.
So anyone could get it.
And it was in that period.
4th year.
Ah.
Damn.
God damn. Someone should have asked you about the price a year later.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, but so I was like, okay, do you know what? So I called legal. I was trying to find a lawyer. I found a set of lawyers. They were just like, it's just not worth it. You're going to have to do it. So I said, okay, I'm going to have to rebrand. That's fine. So I agreed with them. Could give us 3 months to sell through at least like a lot of our inventory, please. And then we now have to strip labels. We have to get new packaging, throw how much away.
Did you ever speak to the woman and what did she want?
It's all
I
through
had
lawyers,
to
isn't
speak
it?
all through lawyers.
Horrible.
Did she
She didn't want anything to do with the brand being called Planted. Like just nothing.
She said just change the name basically.
Yeah, so she never like sued. Bear in mind, like a cease and desist and suing is 2 different things.
Yeah.
So it's basically
No,
just
everyone
stop
knows.
it.
Yeah, because
But the thing is, the online rhetoric was a bit interesting. Some people, because there was a few brands, like we don't make mistakes. Like we were COVID businesses. We didn't know. About
We fell
IP.
into this money.
We didn't know about intellectual.
I tripped into this £1 million.
Did my bank account say that?
No, it didn't. I
I
tripped into
wish
this
it did, I
revenue.
wish it did. It doesn't. Still. But yeah, so a few of us businesses, we just kind of started our brands. We didn't look and see and all that. So there was a few of us that were, rebranding and stuff. Some people were tweeting, is this the new marketing tactic to have a shutdown sale?
Oh yeah. I remember that.
They
Because
thought
a
you
few
was
of
on
you
some
were like,
sports
Yo, I don't know about them. I can't talk about no one but me.
I've
You
got the
really
letter.
think I want to do this?
Yeah.
Because you know what it means for me to rebrand? It means I now have to build the brand equity up again.
Yeah.
Because it had to be a completely different name. I was like, oh, could I put 3? Could I put a Z? Like,
the backwards 3 on it. That would be cold. Planted with the
said
Ghanaian
no.
3 on it.
whereas I know other brands have been able to actually get away with just changing.
Yeah.
She said no. She
only
wanted
had a
nothing.
year left. What was her business? Do you
So
know?
territorial, bro.
Okay.
Oh,
But
yeah,
also
like,
the point
she
of
had a
like
year left.
IP, I keep on saying IP, intellectual property is that if it confuses the customer, that's when it's a real battle.
Right.
So if you know Hailey Bieber, she kind of had a similar thing. There was basically, so they were using social media to amplify it, but basically a clothing brand called Rode, they were trying to sue, have a cease and desist on Hailey Bieber because she was coming out with her skincare. She was trying to trademark it and they got flagged. You can't confuse skin with clothing.
Right.
So it couldn't, like, it was never going to work.
Yeah.
And I hear it and people are like, oh no, Hailey Bieber, why did you? The game is the game. Like, that's what business is. It's like anything, understanding the rules of anything. That is the rule. If it can't be confused, you can't fight it. Whereas this was 1000%. Unless it's like a big company.
Oh yeah.
Unless
of course,
it's like
of
a
course.
massive company, then they'll
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 just
lawyer
put the
you
lawyer.
out. They'll say we're suing you.
Yeah.
They'll
They got more money. That's it. They could
they'll
use
eat you.
it.
So but obviously in this case it was just a simple like just
stop
get
it.
rid of anything planted related.
So this was 2022.
This was 2021.
2021.
Right.
So
Okay,
a lot
yeah,
happened in
20,
1 year.
Yeah,
I
that's
felt
crazy.
we had such an amazing trajectory, really, really great momentum, and then it was just hard. Kind of like the fall from grace was a bit mad.
Yeah. How was you dealing with that personally as well? Because of course, like, it's not just machines that are running a business. It's you're a person and you're the one that's heading everything up. So how was you actually coping?
I don't even think I could register mentally what was happening, but like I just knew I wasn't okay. Like I just couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, I couldn't think about anything else, and I was just like, now I have to think about a new name, and I was just like, how can I think of any other name but that?
Yeah.
And then I got rolled into jury duty at the same time.
Oh,
And I was like, you guys, bear in mind also, we just signed the lease for our 6,000 square foot unit.
Right.
So like literally like the week.
And you're
the week
tied in
of-
now.
So like
Damn.
now I'm like, got staff, got 5 years on this warehouse, got this, got
And
that.
then you need to
I'm just-
rebrand at the same time. Is it? Oh,
money's running out. Like,
that's
it
crazy.
was a madness. Like, it really was like, and then I'm in court with a drug case. It was, I can't lie though.
It was lit.
It was lit.
Yeah.
Take your mind over.
Sometimes
It could be
during
worse.
In the beginning, I was like, this is a waste of time.
Yeah.
And then every day, I wasn't supposed to, but I was reporting back. I was like, guys, here's the tea.
Allegedly.
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 I remember we had to make the last decision of like what the juries think, and I was like, "You guys are disgusting." Because there's like racial stuff involved.
Oh, right.
And then the young people and the like ethnic people were like on one side, and then the older, and
Okay,
the
yeah,
other
of course.
side, and it was just like, wow.
You see the truth of the
like,
UK.
This is a
Did they do it,
person's
though?
life, you know.
Did they do it though?
They got sentenced.
Oh, okay.
But the evidence was definitely stacked
Yeah,
up.
evidence
sometimes
is
you can't
damning.
save them, man.
And they'd been in pen before, so it was just like,
yeah.
yeah, we're getting away with it.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Priors?
But
Wow.
Do you have any priors?
So, and guess what? In between court, I came up with Plantmade.
Right.
Ow.
Right.
When did it hit you? Like
I was just like
when the guy
writing names.
was looking at it, he
So-
was looking at a book. Guy's about to go prison. Oh, I got it.
Well, he said it. Imagine.
This weed was
Plantmade,
Plantmade.
please. That's it.
Oh, so it's organic. Oh man.
Yeah, just in between court, I was just like, right. I said it was a plant kind or Plantmade. I said, Plantmade, that's too obvious now.
Mm.
I was like, that's too obvious. And everyone was like,
Mm.
they're like,
Makes
plant
sense.
kind more. And then I looked at the, so obviously I did my.
Oh
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I looked at that, the trademarks, who had the trademarks and what category, and if anything could be. Plantmade was free
Nice.
in the US, in the UK, in the EU.
Yeah.
So lawyers ran it up.
Yeah.
And now.
Lovely. So blessing in disguise. In
Yes.
terms of like that, like what's an example where you can be like, since that cease and desist, even though everything looked like it was crashing down,
Yeah.
what's the blessing that came behind it?
The blessing is the ability to grow without measures, you know, like really the ability to scale without ever thinking that something legal can come.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
do you know what I mean? So it's like, okay, cool. You can actually build something on this. Like this is protected as well. You have it. Have this name, build whatever is in this ecosystem, you can build it, you can scale it to whatever level. Because imagine now if I come in, I have investors or I have this and that. If you don't have a trademark on your name, they're not gonna.
Can't take it serious.
I don't know. It's not even about seriously. It's like, how can you build this if there's
Somebody
this
else is
lawsuit waiting?
coming.
for you?
Yeah.
Like as you get more
Time
visible,
is ticking. Yeah.
something's gonna happen. You see all these companies sue all the time. Like
Yeah.
you need to have as much.
Someone's waiting,
I'm
watching.
annoyed though. Sue me early, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish it
You
was
used to
like,
have-
you know,
yeah.
3 months. It would have been nice.
We need
but
to wait
also
until they got it.
Could have broke the momentum a bit. But
True.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Early,
And I
man.
probably-
Because it's too late now. I need to keep going
yeah,
because I'm so
imagine
far.
Imagine now I got a cease and desist.
Yeah.
Nah. I do recruitment in Dubai.
Word.
Badness.
What would you say is like something that you would
That's
attribute?
funny, I'm sorry.
What did recruitment
Something
in
goes wrong
Dubai?
in the UK. I'm going to
Okay.
Dubai.
I'm
Dubai,
telling
man.
you, bro. They
Go and make that tax-free money,
teaching?
bruv.
I'll go do
Expat.
some teaching over there, bruv. But yeah, what would you like say is like part of like what would you accredit the success of the growth of the brand to? Like what was it that you did that you think really helped it grow?
Nice baby show. What?
I mean,
obviously.
Partnerships. Even obviously last year was really the beginning of podcast partnerships, but partnerships was a big part of it from early. So even I remember the first person who was an influencer was Mo Chunks, and then from there it was like, yeah, then we got Arnella, we got Harry, and then we even had Chunks in our DMs. Like we had a lot of visibility, but some people would have just had that money and they would have just sat on it, or they would have spent it in a different way. So I was just like, actually, I know in order to be something, you need to have the go-aheads from the people in the culture. So let me actually give it to them, and they can have their honest opinion. But no one ever said anything bad. And I'm like, okay, cool. Clearly, I have, to hear not only like people in the culture, but also just customers in general say that this, like, there was very little like negative feedback.
Yeah.
Very, very little. Okay, this product is making sense. We iterated over time as well, made the product better. Like even soil today, if you saw the first soil, you would be like, you were selling that. We're mad, but over time. So yeah, I'd say partnerships, even the drops that we used to do. So we used to drop the products. So we used to like basically move like a clothing brand twice a month. You can get it. That also was like another thing in the beginning, kind of building momentum and getting our name out there. Like, what is this random oil? What's the brand that sells hair products, but can't find it anywhere? It doesn't make sense. Or you see it, you see someone's, you know, it's sold out again. So yeah. So I kind of kept on doing that up until like 2022, end of it. Then it was like, nah, okay, need to be selling every day. Okay, cool. The products as well, like just being a little bit innovative and just thinking outside the box. Like, it's not just a regular hair oil. It's not just a regular shampoo. I mean, even our bars, it's very clear they're not regular.
Yeah.
So just like constantly just trying to think outside the box, leverage the right kind of people to share the message of the brand as well. And just good marketing.
Yeah.
Good marketing. Like, we shared the before and afters from the beginning. The before and afters were in my hands. Some people, they launched their brands and they were fighting for people to have photos of their results. Whereas that little stint with the 10 days, the 12 days, selling those products at that time, basically within a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I was getting those before and after. So once I launched, I'd already had evidence.
Yeah.
And then it just kept like just kept on coming in. And then it was
snowball
videos
effect.
and then it was whatnot. And then we were just finding creative ways to share people's stories. And then the real kicker hit last year when we figured out how to actually tell our story.
Yeah.
And I was telling why did I start this brand, and the conglomerates that we're out to kind of be up against, why they're selling just nonsense, and how people have just not really realized it. Like, they're not deep in it, but it's like, it can come at a cost at a time, and I don't think we want to figure it out. That cost, do you know what I mean?
How are you not scared that they're gonna see you talking
I
shit
think I
about
stopped
their
saying
brand?
their name.
Yeah.
Blurred out the logos now.
Okay,
Yeah.
Because
Losing
there was
wild,
one
man.
point you were out here
Yeah.
saying this one is shit, bro.
No, I'm thinking, hey, what if they went to buy it, bro?
You did blur it out. It's all good.
Yeah.
But and it's funny because someone was like, "Oh, what if they buy you?" I was like, "Don't worry about that. Like, don't worry about any of that stuff."
If they buy you, I'm laughing to the bank.
You know what I mean?
What are you gonna say? Oh, she
Don't
sold out.
worry-
Yeah.
Yeah.
sold it, bro.
You can still get the products.
I gotta tell the truth. I gotta tell the truth because like it's our skin is the biggest organ
Yes.
in our entire body.
Yeah.
And it absorbs anything it's given. And our scalp is a part of our skin. So it's like, if there's shit in there, there's shit in there. So that's going in you. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, we gotta think about it just a little bit, and it's just better for you at the end of the day. I'm just committed to making better for you anything.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, Plantmade now. It's an ambiguous name for a reason.
Yeah.
Whatever we feel like we can do, we're just gonna do it, but just better than what the market's doing.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
I love that. I think it's like, we're very particular about who we work with on our platform anyway. And we heard about Plantmade and some people already used it. And then when it was like, you were saying, okay, so we was like, so what is the product about? Like, what is it doing? When you're like, it's organic, it's this, it's that. I'm like, this is real stuff. Like, this is stuff that we're happy to put in front of our audience, because you don't want to sell somebody anything just because you got a voice. That's horrible. Like, we have credibility to maintain. So the fact that it worked as well, I was like, this is perfect. Do you know what I mean? So you got a great product there for sure.
Thank you.
Great products. And there's more stuff coming, which we understand. I want to talk to you. I want to ask you about working with family, because you've got different strains of family in the brand. You got from your partner, and then you've got your brother in there. I don't know if you've got any other family members in there. Maybe there might be aunties and uncles as well. But like, how is that? Like, because I understand they're the nearest people to you, so it's easy to recruit them. But how have you found that sense of like having a personal life? Your partner might be very difficult. That's probably the best example, because that's a relationship like that, but you're working with him as well. He's COO, right? So how's your relationship, but how is that sort of separating things
What's the
and
dynamic?
yeah, that whole dynamic, like,
Yeah,
and
yeah, great
is that something is it still great to have, or would you be like, you know, when we get to this stage, maybe I'll get someone else to do that and we can just be, do you know what I mean?
So I was actually working on the men's skincare brand with him.
Right. Oh, so he was in the tea house too.
Well, he got furloughed, so it was a different story. I was in the trenches, so when I started writing, I said, gotta go.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have it any other way. We
Lovely.
actually work very well together. We do have different skill sets, so it works. But we do also have a marketing mind because he trained up whilst I was training up in marketing as well.
Right.
So we were doing that. But yeah, I don't. I mean, he's a COO for a reason. He's not gonna be. What do they call it in corporate? What do they call it in corporate when they're like trying to get rid of someone, but it's like
What?
Well, like managing someone out? Or?
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not trying to manage him out.
No, that's what I was getting at. That's what I was getting at.
But it's a good question because like anyone could be, you know, even when like I have kids and stuff like that at some point.
Yeah.
That's what people always ask me as well. It's like you're the woman. What's the, you know, the life situation happening whilst building a business? And I'm like, I generally have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm not even married, so I can't even like
no book for
anticipate
this.
a child as well in the mix and a family. But yeah, sometimes it's very hard for us to kind of separate.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
You go on dates and you're still talking about
sometimes,
business and
but
that.
it's weird because it's like if you think about it, sometimes you'll not even sometimes it's normal to talk about work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's like, but we work together.
Yeah.
So I think now the dynamic is actually to just be
Yeah.
apart.
Yeah. Whilst you're working.
More. Yeah. So like
Got you.
we are already working on different things, but just to actually physically be apart.
Yeah,
Got you.
So when
So
you're
that,
actually
like, when you
talking to
talk,
each
it's like,
other,
oh,
it's
I
like,
actually didn't know that.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Just like little things like that.
It's
That's
true.
what my therapist
I
told
like
me.
it.
Is Travis a snitch? Is he a snitch?
Is he a snitch? What do you mean?
Like, is it like he finds out something? He's like, I have to tell Amma, man.
Or in bed at night.
The pillow talk. The gist must be crazy.
Do you know what it is? I mean, the
You
thing
know,
with
he
the
spilled
business,
all the soil on the floor. He spilled all of the soil on the floor.
Okay, so like little things like that. It's just like it's not like stuff that we're dealing with from like the managerial point. If it's just like stuff, it's just like, okay, cool, we'll laugh about it, whatever. But like actual, I don't see the business stuff as tea.
Yeah.
Because like we have to fix it.
Yeah. It's
Put
true.
out fire.
Like, it's
It's
like,
true,
yeah,
yeah.
like you know, it would maybe for someone else in the team, like when they hear it, like, oh, Ross, I don't know yet. No, we're like, oh no,
Yeah.
Here's another thing I have to do on top of everything else. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So it's like it's actually quite stressful. But managing a team together is great at the end of the day. We're very not biased, but then also I've been in corporate, so the wrongs I've seen. Really tried to write and make sure everything's an open communication with him as well. And that respect is there.
Yeah.
In the beginning, I was very immature.
Right.
So like, I didn't know how to separate the relationship with him.
Right.
So there'd be times where I'd be talking to Travis in my relationship voice. Vice versa. But that stopped a long time ago.
Right.
A long time ago.
So you can distinguish.
What's fantastic about when we came over to use our spot was how everyone was eating. Like,
Oh, that was beautiful.
I can only imagine it was jollof and gizzdodo and
Yeah.
They were sharing as well. They were sharing
what
lunch.
an office environment.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
like-
You put
What?
anything in that microwave, we understand what it is.
Yeah.
You don't have to explain what it is. I can smell it. I know
I
what
got
it is.
hungry when I walked in. It was like, this is
that's-
back home.
I was like, can you imagine? He's not eating these carbs every day.
Every
you know?
day.
My waistline's in jeopardy.
Like oily plastics all over the
Yeah,
place.
orange plastic. The plastic's are oranged off. Did you bring the shitter, bruv? Did you bring the shitter in, bruv?
The shit was bought.
Oh, shit, they were sharing. Oh, it was beautiful.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
lovely
up
to
in
see.
there.
I was like, this is like a happy place where everyone's themselves. There's work to be done, but it was like, I could see as a black person, everyone was just themselves. Like, it was just nice to see like a whole operation. And there was white people there as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But it was just lovely to be like, yeah.
She wanted to bang us up though.
Who, Joyce?
No, the white lady, I think.
Julia.
Yeah,
Why?
'cause
Why?
I'll be honest, yeah, it wasn't me, yeah.
What did you do?
But someone knocked the do.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes, I do remember that. Yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah.
heard her saying, like, bro, who knocked it? And I was just like,
Oh,
You
yeah, at the
ruined my
back.
life.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Because it had to, out of the mold, didn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Someone mashed up her batch in it, and I was like, hey.
Yeah, serious stuff. They take that stuff serious
it's
in that place.
Yeah, I mean the
Right.
team. They're not there for a reason. Like they're really there. Like they care. Like they really care. Like, especially like you got people hand making stuff.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
to care.
Yeah.
You know. So like we vetted the team and everyone
Proper
is.
batch. It's a proper operation. But then even like the mistakes you guys have made, you got machines that it doesn't
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
But you invested in it, and
Yeah.
it's like, this doesn't work how it was
There's a lot.
supposed to.
There's a lot that
You
goes
got it
on.
off Temu.
Alibaba, but yeah,
Yeah,
same
same
thing.
thing. Yeah,
Same
same thing.
Same.
People talk. It's making me laugh. All this discourse, TV discourse, is funny.
Yeah.
Nah,
We definitely bought some TV machines because these lot in this Britain, yeah, 10x,
Yeah.
10x prices for one machine,
Oh, man.
one machine.
Yeah, you gotta roll the dice sometimes, man.
Try
It's
it out.
like, hey, if it works, I hit the jackpot. If it don't, damn, boy.
So what is it? They sent it, but a part was missing or something.
Part was missing. The instructions were in Chinese.
Ah.
They wouldn't translate them.
Mind you, though, chat GPT it, man.
No, we tried.
Oh,
It
man.
was
wasn't working.
jumbled up back. I mean, obviously, their
Yeah.
I don't even know which Chinese language it was.
Yeah.
First and foremost, and then obviously, not everything is in.
Yeah, yeah,
Sometimes
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
you do a
yeah.
direct translation. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Nah,
Yeah,
you're
it
not
was
busy.
true.
Come on, hire somebody. Just
No,
one.
they didn't want to because we didn't buy the machine from them. They didn't want to have anything to do with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I saw those machines and
Yeah,
they
I
just
saw-
weren't
I
in
see them
use.
machines
just-
every day.
Every day, yeah.
You know,
Why you get rid of them?
it's
Like,
hard to see your dirty laundry
Yeah.
out for the world to see.
Yeah.
And it's just that it's part of the furniture now.
Yeah, it is,
It's
it
just
is,
there. You
yeah,
don't
it's
even
just
see
there.
it sometimes. It's just walking
Sometimes
past
put my
it.
drink on there.
Yeah.
It's a
What
nice
could have
coffee
been?
table.
It was the conveyor belt that got me. I was like, that conveyor belt, the idea behind it is sick. But where it is just parked on.
Like, this isn't working.
the belt's not on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a conveyor.
Mate, business is hard.
Yeah. It's not easy at all, man.
Like it's like all the accountability of anything is you. you
Yeah.
know? And even still, like I could be fired from my job if I'm not good enough.
Mm.
Hey, there's a board in
This.
No, there's not a board, but like then there can be a board. There can be investors. There can be.
Yeah.
If I'm not, if I'm not fit, they can just. I mean, Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs, yeah.
Steve Jobs got
is a-
fired.
Yeah. Yeah, he took that
they
job
rehired
right back.
him for like
Yeah.
$500 million though.
Yeah. He came back. He got that
If
back.
it ever happens,
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to benefit.
Yeah. It said, fire me, please.
Yeah.
Please fire me. You be back.
He was
Talk
on the
to
wilderness
me.
for 12 years.
Talk to me about 9 figures then, because this is the whole thing right now. This is your
yeah.
whole campaign that you're rolling
Yeah.
out.
You know what? Yeah, even in the kind of beauty wellness category, right? There's never been a black brand from the UK to do it, and there's a few brands now that could do it, and we're part of that few.
Right.
And it's like it's a big opportunity, but it's a really big feat at times.
Huge,
you know what I mean?
huge.
And when I was Delulu before, like it's been challenging for me to get there again.
Yeah.
And I actually need to get there again. But it's like all the things that are.
You're looking at data now.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
got
yeah.
Well,
higher
I was
things.
like,
Yeah.
let's name this drizzle. And
Yeah.
let's throw
Yeah,
this
yeah.
ingredient in here. Now it's like, okay, well, the numbers.
Yeah.
The numbers, the charts, where the customer's at. Okay, product line in X time, campaigns in X. It's just a lot. Like, it's a lot, And it's just like, if I'm able to achieve it and it's all out there on the internet.
When?
When?
Yeah. No, I'm saying
it's
when
hard
you're
to
able to.
Oh, sorry.
achieve
Yes,
it.
yeah.
We're
Oh,
just
sorry, what
changing
did
the
I say?
language.
Oh, yeah.
If,
See,
yeah,
see
yeah.
We're on
what
our
I
Gary
mean?
V
See what I mean?
like
See
Rich
what I
Dad
mean?
Poor
Like,
Dad shit.
sometimes, yeah, but yeah, when
She
I
started
achieve it.
forecasting. Nah, when you're able to achieve it, for sure.
Yeah, like imagine if I've got it all on tape. Like it's all there. It's like
Crazy.
You can see it from the first episode, you know. But I've got to change a lot.
Yeah.
So I've been learning from like Steve Jobs, Jeff Bezos, a few other, you know, even Christian Dior, like this and that. Like, what did they do to build such great companies?
Yeah.
And they're all like rife.
Mm.
Now, I don't think I need to be like as rife as they were. Like some of them were a bit mad.
Yeah.
But also they're like very like prim proper. They okay, performance and then people and then product and then customers, like customers being obsessed with customers and then finding your unfair advantage, like all this stuff, you know.
It's
and
not
then
an
obviously
accident.
like cutting costs, making sure operations making sense. Like it's just juggling all of that really.
Yeah.
And it's a lot. It's a lot. And pray for me.
What's something that you feel you need to change right now to get closer to
that's
it?
a
Obviously,
really-
there's many things, but what's something that you could, that maybe somebody else could see and be like, I have that problem too. Maybe I need to change that because I want to have a 9-figure business at some point.
The way I'm working right now.
And how are you working?
I'm not. Okay, so sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't feel productive, but that's not really the point. The point is the actual, like the education, the upskilling I need to do now. Right. What I need to know, what I need to say at a moment's notice. Even these videos are attracting, whether it's new talent or whether it's new potential partners, even like maybe retail, like all this stuff. Like you gotta be on it. You gotta be on it. So I need to become literally that 9-figure CEO before it happens.
Right.
Like that is actually how I'll achieve it. To become it
Before it,
the numbers show. That's what I need to change. Even how I operate the business. Like came in this new year, just put a bunch of new processes in. I hate saying processes.
It's what it is, though.
But like, not like I didn't know what it was for time. I'm like, what do you mean process? Like, did you buy a bolt? Like, did you buy some wire? It's like, no, like actually you write down standards and you write down how those standards are executed, basically. And yeah, just I need to now be paid for my mind.
Right.
And not my hands. And I'm still really, really in.
Yeah, you
in
got
that
your hands
hard
dirty.
work.
Yeah.
But like, that's only at the business's detriment.
Right.
Because I need to think faster, smarter, better for everyone else.
Is it that? Because like I know like with some people is like they're so protective over like the quality of the stuff they're putting out. They want to see everything. They want to check everything. Do you think you got the right people in place now where you can kind of look away from that and just be like, okay, let me use my time for.
So it's difficult because I still have a small team. So not everything is taken care of. And I also understand like workload, like you can't just give like 10 different roles to one person. I've been very sure to make sure that everyone has a workload that they can actually execute on. And if like I've given them too much, they'll let me know. And then okay, we'll adjust from there kind of thing. So I'm very like cautious on that. Even right now when I'm thinking about like one of the biggest drivers of this year for us will be content. Because we've seen it. That's the data actually. It's not just like, oh, everyone wants to make, you know, videos on TikTok. It's actually the videos we made on TikTok made us money, made our customers feel like they're a part of this community, made them fight for us when people are trying to call us scammers because apparently they don't think that natural products can work for them. Like we have the ROI on that. So now we have to double down. But then I'm like, okay, cool. We only have one videographer and she can only do so much. And then even editing the stuff that we filmed and then for the editors to do, and then it's just like, you got to think about the whole like pipeline of work. It's not just that role. It's like all of that. And it's like, okay, what's a better system I can put in place for that? And then you have to think of, basically you have to like circle around your business every day. What's missing here? What's working here? What's not working here? Okay, let's measure what we did or what we haven't done yet. And that's another thing as well. Speed of execution. It's really easy even for me to plan.
Oh, plan is easy. I could tell you many ideas.
Plans,
many ideas.
But doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You gotta get out there. So like right now, like I'm trying to make everyone and myself like, hey, we gotta get this done. Okay,
Yeah.
how do we get this done? How do we make it happen? How do we execute this? When can we put it in the diary? Like I'm really now on everyone's ass.
Yeah.
And it is a different energy
Yeah.
than I had last year, but it's like we won't make
Oh, it's necessary.
we won't make
Yeah,
these
yeah,
goals.
yeah. If
Like,
you want to change.
yeah, if we want to see that 9 figures on the
Yeah.
board, like there's no other way.
Yeah.
So pray for me again.
Yeah. For sure. I got one more question for you, myself. Have you how do I want to word this? Not when do you feel you made it? What's been the proudest moment? Let's just go there.
Okay.
What's been the proudest moment during this journey? Could be the most simple thing, could be complex. What was something that you're like, yeah, that was beautiful. We're here now.
Second pop-up.
Second pop-up. Is that the one that we went to?
Yeah, the
That
one
was
that you got.
cold. That was cold, yeah.
That was sick. Can't even lie. That was sick. I thought I had an idea. I mean, it almost didn't happen, guys. I can't even lie to you. Still,
There was
bad stuff in the
right?
background. There's bad stuff in the background. Yeah, we just got robbed, but also like the team that were doing it, there was like little to no communication because they had a lot of projects at the same time.
Right.
There was like a lot of moving parts, but I was like, even though we got robbed, everyone's still here with this much energy. And the customers are even like, oh, I'm so sorry. Someone was even like, oh, let me buy extra drizzle because you guys got robbed. I'm like, oh my God. It was like, and also that's when we started storytelling as well. So that you could just see, like, I felt a difference between the first one. Don't get me wrong, like everyone was amazing the first round.
Yeah.
But it's like everyone actually knew us. And then I recognized people. And I saw people's hair grow longer. And then it was just like little things like that. Like, it's like weird, like your customers becoming your friends. Like there's people having their numbers. It's weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's, I don't know. It's like, I mean, not every business can say this. Like if I'm being honest.
Nah.
It's like just like one big community.
Yeah.
And
I was
like,
gonna say
they
that,
can actually see that like we're actually trying to do good for the world.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people paint businesses as like money grabbers, like, you know, and it's weird because if you work for someone, then that's a business.
Mm-hmm.
Then you say in the same breath that that doesn't really make much sense to me. And I don't think everyone's a scammer. And you know, they say like billionaires are evil.
Mm-hmm.
Like how can you be a billionaire without like not scamming people? And I'm like, I mean, again, those billionaires don't have billions in their pocket. It's value. It's
true.
It's
very
actually
true.
baked into things. It's not just liquid cash. So
True.
it's a different.
I go house viewing a lot, not inside, just outside of
Is
there.
it your middle class?
Yeah. Walking past big houses, and the other day I saw one, and I was just like, nah, which white collar crime did you which white collar crime?
Which one of those?
What's going on here? Like the street was crazy, like, but there was this one house in particular. I was like,
Some people are just doctors.
And that's what I'm
Some
Some
people are literally
doctors.
just
Some
doctors.
people
Like
they own pharmacies.
practice
Some
it,
people they own. I don't know. It could be anything. Like
27 bedrooms. You're like, your kids left. Gone. They're gone.
Outside.
Not even that, but I want it, man.
Yeah,
I want it too.
It's a justification.
I
Like,
want it.
yeah, man, he was doing crime.
He was doing something I wasn't willing to do.
I'm not doing that. So,
Which,
you know, I can't
which
get
is
there
really
yet.
what it is. They're doing
Yeah.
something you're either not willing to do or you
No,
haven't
it's true,
done
it's
yet.
true.
That is true.
Whether
But
it
you
be on the
just
right
assume
side
it's
or
the
wrong
wrong
side.
side that
Yeah,
they're doing the
yeah, you're
thing.
like,
Yeah,
nah,
yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't do it because it's
Yeah.
crime.
It's not always good. Someone said on TikTok, like, oh, you know, some people you might be hating on them, and they might not have the life that they're presenting.
Yeah.
Some people do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people really do. They're really
We
living
have to
that
be
life.
okay with that.
Yeah.
And
facts.
whether or not we want it,
Yeah.
we just have to be okay with the fact that some people are actually good.
Yeah.
You know,
They're
and
up.
if you want to be good, then that's your own journey.
And it's
Yeah.
light for them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This guy.
Yeah.
You know, like that.
Yeah.
But being what was stolen in the robbery?
My laptop and 3 others, iPads, even the checkout thing that we were going to use for the pop-up, TV, food from the fridge, products.
The food makes sense.
Because
still.
you had the pop up. How soon after the robbery?
A week and a half.
So like you had to
make the product
again,
So-
while also fulfillment of.
Yeah, so they
Orders
like
as
they
well.
can't
Orders.
like basically they just almost took like personal products for themselves. Almost. That's
Okay.
what it looked like. So we couldn't really tell what was taken and what wasn't.
Yeah. Just kind of finding out
Yeah.
as you're going along. Oh, my
That's
laptop's
crazy.
gone.
Man
Oh,
just took
Yeah,
like
but I was like, oh, if I heard, I was like, oh, my laptop's gone then. Okay. Because they didn't see the TV, and I was like, yeah, then that's gone, then that's gone, then that's gone.
Yeah.
They didn't take any of our equipment, our cameras or anything
Or
like
conveyor
that.
belt.
you know.
Yeah, they didn't steal the stuff that didn't work.
They stole Auntie's jollof from the fridge.
yeah. Somebody saw that and was like, raw
Horrible.
jollof.
That is disgusting.
That's
You know, like, they
horrible.
might
Those are
have
the worst
looked at the
ones.
conveyor belt and
It's
said, "Ah, it's
crazy.
missing a grommet."
No, but you can hear them on camera saying, oh, that's too valuable. Don't touch that. It's too valuable.
Really?
Yeah. Damn,
Wow.
boy.
It was like, I felt so stiff.
That's
Almost
Horrible.
compassionate
It was-
thieves.
it
It's
was
like, bruv, rob me if you're
horrible,
gonna rob me.
like-
Like, what?
Horrible, man.
I was
That's-
holding
that's too
myself
valuable.
back from just like, oh, let me just find these people, man.
Oh.
And the police didn't care. And it was just like, this is not fair, man. Like,
Yeah.
it felt like we,
Oh.
like, ever since the cease and desist, it always felt like every year there's gonna be something to just humble us almost, you know?
Yeah.
But then when you actually deep it, it's like business is just, someone said it, I don't know who said it, but someone said business is just problems in a suit.
Yeah.
Like it's
Literally.
just
You're just
problems
constantly
dressed up in a
solving
suit.
them.
It's just, that is all it is. You just
Yeah.
actually just need to find your way to navigate and fix them all. And
Yeah.
maybe even prevent them. Try
Yes.
to prevent at least.
Yeah.
Of course. Prevention is better than cure. And obviously, sometimes you have to appreciate that these are good problems. Only reason why you have these problems is because there's many things that are going good right now.
Yeah.
Like you have a whole, like how much square footage do you have for
You
someone
had
to
things
even
for people to
come-
steal, basically.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
And there's still the shame out there.
yeah.
I'll go crazy in the market.
crazy. But yeah, you've I don't know if there's anything that you can let people know that is coming or just anything that's important for them to know about your business, last words you want to leave them with, whatever.
Mate, I mean, I think I'm a testament to like a lot of things going wrong, like and still coming out pretty decent. And I think it's just really faith. Like anything can be turned around, and at the end of the day, like I'm even sat with these guys, like they don't have to be here doing a show, working full time on a podcast. Like if you heard that 5 years ago, I mean, I was a podcaster 5 years ago. If I heard that, I could get paid to. I could get paid to be a podcaster. Man, that's lit. But all it is that you just saw the opportunity and you did it. And I think the only thing is that I just see so many people sitting on greatness, the greatness that they have. You just need to let it out. And I'm sitting on my own. There's another version of me I can see.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I just need to go for it.
Yeah.
I think like the product's cool. They're there. But I think if anything, we only live one life. Please live it happiest,
Yup.
you know? So if you can
100%.
get paid for what you love, please do it.
Even
Most
better.
definitely be happy, man.
Amazing. Lovely. Yeah, that's Money Fridays. Make sure you don't blow it this weekend. Look, £100. Look what it did. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Yeah, shout you guys out, man. Peace out. Thanks, man. Thanks, Emma. Appreciate you.